Yeah, I don't. Looks like it's in over his head. All right, guys, Dark Nights, I'm ready. Guys, I'm here, ready to react to another movie, another solo movie, another sci-fi movie, a movie that I'm confusing. I'm almost sure that I've seen parts of this movie, or I know a bit about it. For some reason, I'm confusing this movie, I think, was a robot movie. And now that I'm looking at the cover, I don't think it's a robot movie, unless maybe it is a robot movie. It looks more like an alien movie, so I don't think I've seen this movie. I don't know why I'm confusing it, but it is what it is, right? So anyway, this movie seems to have come out in 2009. This was requested on Patreon to watch, and I may or may not have seen this. Though I'm not looking at the cover, I think I haven't seen it. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure you guys have probably seen this movie because you guys, of course, are sci-fi fans. And, of course, you guys love watching me, so it's good to have you coming along on this journey and checking out this movie called District 9 from 2009. So, you guys ready for this? Let's check this out.
Or Chicago, but instead coasted to a halt directly over the city of Johannesburg.
Really? That's different. Usually
3 months. It just hovered there. Nobody could get in. And they eventually decided, after much deliberation, that the best thing to do would be to physically cut their way in.
We cut our way into the ship? That's ballsy.
Oh my God.
Okay, those are not robots. What is this?
To keep them here when they could be spending it on other things, but at least they're keeping them separate from us.
Oof. Well, so it's a hatred. That's why they call them the prawns?
So rioted for the third consecutive night in an attempt to remove all the aliens from their township.
This feels real realistic, to be honest with you.
Even from this planet yet.
The government have enforced a nationwide curfew.
It really does feel like this was exactly what happened.
The derogatory term prawn is used for the alien, and obviously it implies something that is a bottom feeder.
I figure it would be derogatory.
I mean, you can't say they don't look like that. That's what they look like, right? They look like prawns.
But do they communicate? Do they talk? Do they talk to humans? Like, have we communicated at all with them? Really?
And now, after 20 years...
City. We've built a nice new facility where the prawn can go.
A nice new facility?
He can stay.
I-27-4. The legality that MNU is using to...
Are they gonna riot?
Is simply a
Why wouldn't they riot?
So I'm going to a point.
Paper mache ball on the sofa one day, and I didn't see it, and I sat down and I kind of squished it. They took all.
Hey, thanks for this. Okay, you're gonna go to P7.
You know, it makes me wonder that if this was to happen, right? Let's say it was Johannesburg. I would think every government in the country, in the world, would want to be involved in it somehow. Thinking about technologies and weapons they might get off. I'm just saying the human thoughts, what we're thinking. Is it a threat? This doesn't look like it's gonna go very peacefully.
No, all I'm saying, Purvis, is that, you know, you should find ways of making your guys more efficient, you know?
Listen to me, you fuck! Get the fucking camera out of my face!
Yeah, I don't... Looks like it's in over his head. Dude, they're coming in at full force. This is gonna be violent. I mean, it has to be violent, right? Like, no one ever... They come in with the guns, it's APCs.
It's difficult to put the vest on by yourself. I just
The cop lady.
They told me I was going to get a vest inside.
This is crazy. Look at this, yep. Did the aliens have a missile system built in their slums, or is that part of control?
We're seeing the convoy stop and the operation is about to begin.
I wonder if we're gonna see a alien POV through this, or is it just us, you know, dealing with these aliens? Holy cow!
You just put your scroll there.
Yeah. Who?
Hold it. We've got the scroll there because as he hit it, that's what I was saying. It counts as
Alien or not alien, you're gonna get resistance.
first time you come in. There'll always be a little bit of tension happening between us. Yeah, sure. Hey, footsack there! You can't eat that, man.
Eating the tire?
No, Jan, don't prod him. Don't prod him like that. Don't prod him.
I think he just killed that guy. That livestock? Well, not livestock anymore.
We are here to serve eviction notice.
What the hell are those?
Dealt in alien weaponry.
You have a car hijacking.
Interspecies prostitution.
That's somebody's car.
That sounds horrific.
You put you on each side of. Okay, that's the boss there. Okay, no problem. No problem.
Dude, this guy is a nut.
Don't look at him. Don't look at him. It's just gonna
Don't look at him.
Trent, don't form your
Why did we give him this position?
All right, next. I need a population control team at JV 766 Zone 4 immediately.
What is that?
Check that side, Thomas. Back. The little guy has gone to a nice little sleep now.
Oh no, he just cleaned the eggs?
And pop him out here. Yeah, you can take that. You want to keep it as a souvenir for your first abortion, eh? You can feel like you did one at least.
Dude, that's their eggs? And then that's like nonchalant, you can just kill it? Like they're not gonna react to that? Oh, they're burning it down.
Very long time. So this makes a lot of sense. Of him pops out there. So that's the sound that you are hearing with the popping. You don't need.
We're coming across as very cruel. When these sissies wear that.
Oh, watch the suit, man. What do you do? Trent, look at this. There's weapons all over here. TK5.
Yeah, that means that they probably do. I'm gonna assume if they got those weapons there, they're dealing with Nigerians and the underground thing. They probably got tons of weapons. There's probably a part that like that guy. There's got to be an underground movement to protect these guys, to put themselves a resistance. Why is that okay? This is peeing.
Wikus requesting 1st Battalion escort, please.
You
want to talk to them or you want to talk to me? Looks like we have more and more gang members from this way. You just stay back. You stay behind Thomas.
This guy got balls. Honestly, be knocking door to door to these aliens. Like he's putting himself right there. Like they can shoot right through the door and kill him. They put together there. Dude, I will have gloves on. I will have a whole hazmat suit. You out of your mind? Go to and he's touching everything. Was that it?
2 people or cause damage. So we just check that in and we take that down nicely to the lab. It's not a weapon, but it's dangerous. He's got.
Did they create a viral disease maybe to wipe out humans? That'd be crazy. That's what happened just now.
What gun is this? This is absolutely
Dude, stop
amazing.
touching stuff.
What are you doing? Hey, I want to show this to Thomas.
No, I thought you said we can't handle
No,
them.
I'm not handling it. I'm just going to show it.
He's like a child. Oof. Yeah, I was gonna say it's about time this guy. I mean, something was bound to happen.
Did you see how fast that run was, Trent?
Yeah, it's fast.
Was that a bruise? Or was that a reaction to the chemical that sprayed on him? He's gone. Damn. You know, it kind of makes you wonder. I mean, not just wonder, but you also feel for, even in real life, what we go through with our own refugees when they're running away from a war or something, or even when there's like, I don't know, natural disaster, we have refugees. Wonder when they go to other countries, do they face this type of hatred sometimes?
Yeah. You know, this is what I mean. This is why we get rid of them.
No, the little ones.
Yeah, that's why we are bored.
Should I shoot the little bastard?
No, you can't shoot it now, man. It's illegal.
It's illegal to do that. Get you now.
For you, okay? There you go. Eat your sweetie. He's gonna eat his sweetie. Works like a charm every time. Oh!
Like a charm. Really? Oh my God, kid! Don't kill the kid.
You don't have a choice in the match. You just have to sign this document. That's all.
This guy's obviously he's a little sharp.
Yeah, he seems to be. He must have been a leader at some point in the ship.
Hello. Hey, I've got this.
They diseased him. They gave him a virus or something. Ugh. Look, he's just flashing on people. Oh my God.
I'll see you tomorrow, Christina Johnson.
When dealing with aliens, try to be polite but firm. And always
I'm feeling better.
Okay. They mentioned that he turns. I guess they were mad at him earlier on. They were interviewing people.
I'm a bit dizzy. Actually, Quiz, just pull up there on the side. I just want to get something to eat here.
That alien had to be somebody of importance on the ship because he was dealing with chemistry. He had a bunch of computer parts. He speaks and reads English and understands the law.
I think I just needed to cleanse.
Dear Lord. My baby's here. You know what? I'm in pain now. Not the teeth. The teeth is always gets me. Oh, nail. Do it. The thing's spread on his face. He took it.
Believe in you.
Oh my God.
Try to go in front of you, man.
Oh my God. That's gross. Can you imagine? Do you know how fast I'll punch you in the face and you offer me an alien heart?
Baby, listen, I might have cracked in my pants.
Yeah, he's gonna get everybody sick here.
You're not going to fuck this up for me. If you can't do the job, I'll find someone who can.
You should have been got somebody more skill. More capable. This guy's a fool. I'm just gonna throw up all over this cake. That's what I said. Yeah, 911, guys. If there is 911 in Johannesburg, I'm sure it's a different number.
Is it bad?
The hand is bleeding.
A lot of suppuration.
All right. Also, you should know on my right-hand side.
Oh my God!
What is happening to my arm? Just breathe deep. What is happening to my arm, doctor? What is this all about?
Just breathe deep.
Oxygen is not. Dude, give this man some morphine. I want to tell my wife. I think that might be a deal breaker. They're gonna dissect him. He's not gonna survive this. Oh, they found it. They found the chemical.
I think you should see this.
Don't open it. Oh, these people. 16 hours after. Look at this. Ew. You would think these doctors would have a mask on, these scientists. Like that guy back there does.
Pain threshold, test 1, DBX7.
It was cut into the arm.
Clear the way.
I wonder if the prostitution that was taking place, they were able to like extract some stuff from human DNA to make whatever chemical they were using.
Stand by to fire. Stand by.
You want me to shoot that?
Stand by. Stand back.
I want to see if he can shoot the weapon.
Do you know if my wife knows where I am, sir?
Dude, that's it. You're done. You're never gonna see her again. You are a weapon now. Jesus. Oh my God. They're gonna zap him to use the weapon. This whole movie is horrific. It's like a horror movie.
Enter by the chain. Come on. Time.
Oh, they're gonna have him kill. He's gonna execute.
Shoot a pig.
I want to observe.
Yeah, but he didn't care for them earlier. Now he cares for them? Shut up. All of a sudden he cares for them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Amazing.
Bone marrow, blood. The procedure's going to basically
They're saying all that in front of him like he's not even...
What about next of kin?
Oof.
He just hurt his arm, Dad.
That's why they hated him, because they thought he'd be... The guy said how he's a traitor. They expected from him. And it's not even him. It was not even his fault.
We're starting to harvest material from the specimen. We'll start with the soft tissue first.
That word harvest is not pleasant when it comes to humans. Oh, yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do. Dude, would have cut into him without sedating him. That's crazy. Dude, you gotta find an alien weapon and walk out with the alien weapon in your hand. Because that way, if they kill him, they will not have access to what he has. Dude, but now he can shoot alien weapons. He's dangerous. And why aren't the aliens, if they got these badass weapons, how come they're not fighting back? Maybe we could get nuked.
He wasn't going to get that as a fugitive.
I hope that you guys, just like myself, have friends who will help you in a situation like this. I mean, at least one friend who's like, do or die.
Ward and is loose in the city. Wikus van der Merwe was recently apprehended after prolonged sexual activity with aliens in district.
Oh my God, that's so.
0800 stop Wikus. Don't go away after the break.
Oof. I almost want to pay the guy, but the guy was an asshole to those aliens earlier. The prawns. I almost want to say prawns. I'm saying derogatory.
Every image on television, anything you could find had his face on it. So he had nowhere else to go.
That's only because they think he's worth billions of dollars. It's the only reason they're after him like this. But I think had they found him, or if it wasn't worth that much, they would have been killed him. How did he get in here anyway? Is it? Well, I was under the impression that there's only one way in or one way out to the district. I guess it might be multiple. This whole alien backdrop like this, that's such an awesome look. What an awesome effect. A lot of disgusting things in this movie. I assume that was cat food.
Yeah, come on. I don't have your...
What the hell is that? Is that like a goat?
Yeah, that's cat food, eh? Yeah. I'll have some of that, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
want to throw up. It's gross. They're poisoning her mind against him. I don't think so, homie. I think that window closed.
Baby? Baby?
See, this has the beginnings of a villain origin story, honestly. Yep, just took it. It took the axe. I thought he took the meat. No, no, no. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, they came out in full force. Oh, he needs to have that mech suit. If he finds that mech suit, then those helicopters are in trouble. Ouch. Well, and you know what? Him cutting that part off is not going to grow back because we just saw a guy on crutches with one leg. An alien. Oh, that's the guy you're looking for.
That's fantastic! Oh, you guys are brilliant, eh?
Oh, now we're brilliant? Oh, shut up. I thought we're part of the prawns. I guess so. That answers my question, I guess. Oh, no.
Fuck.
I got this movie. I imagine it's maddening, but golly.
Yeah, this is gonna go back.
So
This is gonna.
Is he the scientist of that ship and engineer at the same time? The guy is important. He must have been the captain of that ship. Damn, they put him in a grave like that? Oh my God, that's frightening. Got this movie.
No, please.
Shut up, Werner!
Dude, he's tasting it? He's just eating it? Yeah, I don't think you're gonna cut nobody. Yeah, everybody's getting shot. Everybody's getting shot here. Did he get that far? I guess he did.
There's the gate! Watch the guards at the gate, man!
What I find interesting that if they had these weapons before, why didn't they fight for their freedom or for the eviction and stuff during the eviction time? I mean, they didn't change any of his codes? Dude, you work for a corporation. The day you get fired, all your stuff gets disabled. I guess government, a little slow to react. Cancel his authority to these buildings, these doors. Yeah, what are they doing here? You have no idea. You don't want to know what they're doing here.
It looks like it can hold it too. Just check that. These fuckers.
He's gonna find something he's not gonna want to see. He's gonna go ape shit. Like, who wouldn't?
let's go.
No, he's seen something. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, and you're one of them. You're one of these guys. Yeah. You know, again, with those technology that I'm seeing here that they're capable of doing, I wonder what caused them to come to Earth and then in the condition they came in. Like, was there an enemy out there they were dealing with, or they ran out of fuel halfway here? Now they got some crazy shaman voodoo stuff going on. The idea of being chopped up with machete, absolutely frightening. Oh. Wow, holy cow. Yeah, it was just a matter of time before he went. Good, he had to go. Golly, he went horribly though. I feel like he's the one guy, the one alien who could probably get all these aliens back to their homeland, or at least to a better place outside of Earth. I mean, technically, I guess it had to happen like this. Because had he been on a ship earlier and they shot it down, they would have killed him as soon as he got out the ship. Golly. Like a cannon. Ow, dope. How can they film that part? Jesus Christ, can't have a minigun. It's like throwing a watermelon on the floor and seeing it burn. Oh my God. It's a pig. Get him. This guy's been through it, bro. He's been through it. This guy can't survive. Please. It have to be something messed up, a horrible type of death for being a piece of crap that he is. Wow. Wow, what an excellent movie. Wow, that was such a good movie. Wow. This movie had everything. This movie had everything. Everything that you want in a good sci-fi movie. And it being a complete different story. Like, this story was so original, so different than you used to watching for sci-fi. And it delivered at every piece of the story. The acting, the action, the special effects, the story was fantastic. This movie was perfect. Well, close to perfect. Close to perfect, because there's some questions that needs to be answered, I guess, you know. Again, my main question was, how did they, like, why did they make it to Earth? Like, what happened? Why were they in such in bad shape when they make it to Earth, you know? Why weren't they able to communicate with Earth before they just started cutting it in and find them in such bad shape? Malnourished too, right? Was this guy, Christopher, was he somebody of importance on the ship? And why didn't he have followers other than that one guy who got killed? But I do believe, like, they felt realistic about this movie, because I really feel like if that was to happen in that condition, right? The aliens came, they're in bad shape. They're not threatening, right? We're going to take them in, and then somehow like maybe they hate, especially if they are doing messed up things. Like they mentioned earlier, they were doing horrible things. They derailed a train or something like that, and then were killing because they didn't know any better, right? But you would have thought that maybe there has to be a chain of command. If you're running a ship like that, you assume there's a chain of command, right? There's people there who are probably soldiers, military, who are science, engineering, captains. You assume that, right? But I guess not. You really want to know, right? There's aliens. I guess your typical sci-fi stories, you kind of think that exists, right? Maybe it doesn't exist here in this sense. But I found it weird that they were there for 20 years. They had weapons. That there was nobody forming a level of leadership amongst the aliens, or some type of self-governing something, because even if you go to the village, like let's say you find some tribe somewhere, there's usually some elder who's in charge of everything. It seemed like no one here was in charge, or maybe were they killed? Anyway, I find it interesting. I'm interested in knowing how they got to Earth, and why did they just come to a dead end there? Because it looked like they could have just kept going. They didn't have to stop on Earth, and let alone be treated the way they were treated. And how did they get weapons down from the planet for the ship? How did they get weapons from the ship down to the planet without the humans knowing what they were? Or the humans trying to stop that from happening? So there's a couple things. But besides those are minor questions, because the story still is fantastic. This is just me thinking, like, you can't fit everything. I guess you can't fit everything into a movie. This would be a great TV series. I don't know if it has or not become a TV series, but I can see this like being an origin story and starting a TV show after this will be fantastic. I would like to know more. I would like to know more about this particular world. It just made me think, how realistic this felt, with people having the prejudice against them, up and downs against them, how the government was treating them like garbage. That was really heartbreaking to see that. I mean, you had no choice but to be sympathetic was the aliens. They were being also abused by the Nigerians in that sense, like a black market was forming around them somehow, But geez, what a good movie! I'm very happy I got to watch it. I'm glad you guys got to recommend this to watch this movie. I definitely confused it for something else, not what I've seen before. But this movie was really excellent when it comes to special effects, some practical effects, the CGI. It doesn't easily look like it was a high budget movie. Like these special effects feel like they were made with a low budget, but it was effective. Like it was really effective. So I did like that about the movie. The story was the main guy. I felt bad for him. I hated him from the get-go, and then when he got sprayed was that liquid or whatever he was transforming. I still kind of hated him, but you had to feel for him because he was being treated like an experiment, right? They wanted him to be in charge of all those weapons, or to somehow use body parts, harvest. Think about that, to be harvested, to use him for weapons. And the thing is, I feel that will be true in many cases, because for some reason, well, we know the reasons why, but these governments, they want weapons, they want the edge, they want to be the one on top, on power, and there's billions of dollars involved in this. So it'll open a whole new market. I'm surprised they didn't investigate more of the ship. They didn't go, after they cut it open, they didn't go around and look inside the ship more. I mean, the humans, excuse me. How the humans didn't go into the ship and try to get some technology, even just to fly, just to make more ships like this, or something similar to these ships. So I feel like there could be more story here. And I wonder, like, if there is like a District 10, which they said there were, if that was a TV show, would these ships come back? Would it be war? I mean, why wouldn't it be war? You know, especially you saw they were using their experimenting on their race and their people on their own the prawns. And I hate saying prawns. I feel like I'm insulting them. You know, poor guys. They were just trying to survive for the most part. The story about the father and the son is a good touch to the movie because you kind of like you vested in them, right? You vested in the fact that 20 years he's been working on this. He has a kid who's probably not 20 years old, and he's teaching the kid whatever skills he has. You see that. So there's a bond there. And there was a point where I thought they were going to kill this kid, and that would have been, I don't think I could handle it. So I'm glad that he survived and the child survived. It looks like this guy survived too. He just turned into an alien, you know? Whatever his name was. I thought it was a weird name. But I did enjoy this movie quite a lot, you know? I want to know, though, if you saw this movie, where did you see it? Did you see it in the theater? Did you watch it at home on video, or DVD, or on demand? And what you first thought about this movie? Like, man, I'm still blown away at how good this movie is. And it's what, almost 20 or 15 years old at this point? Excellent. Such a good movie. And it seems to be like, I don't think I know anybody who talks about this movie. And this movie should be talked about more often. It's a triumph in sci-fi. And I like the fact that they went to Johannesburg and not to like New York or California or Russia or China. They were in Johannesburg, a place you would never think that they will make a stop. It's not your cliche city to invade or to show up in, you know. So I like that a lot about it. This whole story was very unique. The whole thing was very unique. And it deserves more attention. It deserves more praise as far as I'm concerned, because I thought this was excellent. Excellent, excellent. I don't think I've seen a sci-fi movie like this ever. But it's so different. It's not your typical type of story. And I loved everything about it. Well, anyway, guys, if you like what we're doing, please hit the like button, subscribe button, you know. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I want to know exactly what you thought about this movie. Feel free to let me know about any production information, any behind-the-scenes stuff that I would love, because I love to hear all about all that good stuff, you know. So again, leave that all in the comments below, guys. This episode of this movie will be available on our Patreon for a little $3 a month, unedited. You'll find the link below in the description. Please check this out. This and a bunch of other shows, everything we do in the channel, you find the unedited version on our Patreon. Also, we have some shirts and hats and hoodies that we sell. We have a little store below. You'll find the link in the description below, guys. That helps us out, get a little further, make our channel go a little more. Every penny we make, again, always goes back to the channel to get more equipment, better sound, better video, all that good stuff. Whenever you guys listen, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm Ray. We'll see you soon. Thank you for being with me. Take care.